Hello YouTube, it's me here again, Morris from Morris Mini Motors. Today we're inside on my loaded desk with a Saito FG-60 R3. Very popular choice of engine. I have done lots of test run on these little engines. Runs really good when set up correctly. As you aware of, I done the intake mod on the intake on the 60. Say the entire range of Saito, the little FG-19, the 33, the 60, the 84 and 90 as well. But today what we're going to talk about is timing. Over the past few months, every time I get one of these engines in for repair or test run, I will check the timing, and I seems to find all the timing set very aggressively advanced at about 45 to 50 degrees TDC. I think Saito may be trying to make the engine a bit more powerful. I don't know what's the reason why they would do that, but it makes the engine very hard to start and runs very harsh. It doesn't get a nice sweet radial. So usually I will kind of grind out the bracket to give it extra degree and try to set it. Sometimes I get it about 35 degrees. That will improve it a bit, improve the starting. But what I have done, before I go any further, so basically the idea of this video is checking the timing on your Saito gas engines. I think the entire range of Saito gas engines suffering from the aggressive timing. I have done the FG-33, that as well have the same problem. The 60 have the same problem. The 60 is very popular, so I get a lot of these in for service and test run. So today we're gonna check this. This is a brand new engine, never been run before. So I have some tools here to check the timing. This is my little piston 1/4" 32 piston stop that I recently designed. They haven't gone into production yet. It's an insert that goes into the cylinder head, then you have adjustable that comes out and able to go deeper down without moving the main part of the piston stop. And so that's the RCXL timing device. Comes with a projector wheel. So there we are. It's like a little kit. But for that you're gonna need battery. So I'm using my own brand Morris Mini Motors Life battery to power the unit. To check it there. And what else we need? I think that's pretty much it to check the timing. Yeah. I'm gonna need a little paper clip, a little piece of solder to indicate 0 degree there. So we're gonna do a quick check on the standard brand new Saito, just come straight out the box. Never been run before, so never been tampered with either. Still have the original intake, I haven't modified it. I'll save that video for another time. Gonna try to make the video short as possible, but as clear as possible. So, yeah. Ooh, yes, everybody's there looking good. Get everybody's attention. So, firstly, I already removed nuts and stuff like that, you know, regular stuff. So, put... before I go, Saito usually have this at TDC, so it lines up with that little hole inside there. If you could see there, that lines up with that. But we double check it when I put the piston stop in the cylinder to make sure it's spot on TDC. So I put that on, put this on, so that will hold. I'm just hoping it's at TDC, so I'm just going to install everything now quickly. Want to make the video as quick as possible. Yep, just line up with that hole. Perfect. If I give it a little nudge up there. Ooh, too much. Yep. Yep, definitely not going to move now. So, line up that again. Put my 1/4" 32 piston stop in. And this will work on this entire range of the Saito gas engines, the very tiny FG-19 and the the 33, 60, the 84. So advice, check your timing, you know. You get a smoother working engine, easier to start as well. The transition will sound really nice and crisp if your timing is set correctly. You know, this is recommended by RCXL, the timing I'm using, at between 28 and 30 degrees before TDC. So now I got that installed into the plug sockets, and now I'm going to push the locator pin in, give it a couple of twists, and I should feel it just barely touching the piston. Yep, I could feel it there now, and now I know that's definitely TDC. So you can see, definitely factory engine, never been tampered before. Put my little pin on there, bring this around, point it on 0 degrees, check. Can everybody see that? I hope this video gonna help a lot of people understand exactly what I'm doing. Perfect. There we are, 0 degrees. And what we're gonna do now is actually, because I tighten up everything here, so I'm gonna hold the crankshaft here and turn it clockwise at 30 degrees. There. And then I'm gonna put my piston stop in till it hits the piston. Yep, I can see it there moving. So that's gonna hold the piston there. So I know definitely, no matter if I move that back and forth, I know definitely it's at 30 degrees every time it hits the piston back. So now the magnet, the number 1 cylinder magnet is this one here, as you can see there. Zoom up a bit, that one. So that's the one we're using for timing. Normally with RCXL recommended timing, the magnet should be at this point, just when it meets the sensor, turning anti-clockwise, because at the way how the prop is spinning. This number 1 cylinder magnet, this fires the number 1 cylinder. That should be at just at that point, as soon as it meets the sensor, at 30 degrees. That's RCXL recommendation, and Saito is using RCXL ignition. So that's what I'm hoping this engine should be. So let's find out exactly where this engine is. So 30 degrees still, as you can see there. Everybody, up the camera a bit. Perfect, 30 degrees. I'm gonna plug RCXL device in. Plug it into that. It might make a bit of noise, I hope, and a bit of light. Yep. Green light indicating it's already sensed the magnet. And that magnet is just underneath the sensor there. So, and that sets at 30 degrees as how it's original. But if I turn it clockwise until the light goes off, so come back on slightly. Yep, off now. Okay, so this is showing me that the engine from the factory is set at 45 degrees, as you can see there. Very aggressive, advanced timing, and that's happening with all these engines. It makes the engine sound really rough. Probably get about 50 to 100 more RPM. But with that, you know, the engine is misfiring. You know, it's not firing at the right time with the timing and the stroke at the same time. So you're probably doing more damage to the engine than anything else. You know, so as what it says, you know, the engine is a good engine once it's set up correctly. So in order to get that at 30 degrees, what I have come up with is a new prop hub. Replace the direct replacement, and I have a adjustable ring to the back there that holds on by 2 grub screws, just similar to my conversion kit. And all you do now is just pull that one off, install this, lock it in place, still have the center screw that goes in here to hold it onto the crankshaft as well. Then time your ring up at 30 degrees or 28 degrees if you choose to do so. So as you can see, everybody, this is the factory engine and it sets at 45 degrees. As you can see there, where the magnets just meets the sensor, pretend the engine is turning this way. which is anti-clockwise when the engine is running. So that's where the timing should set right there. But if you set it there with Saito original setup, it comes up to 45 degrees. So what we're gonna do now, quickly, if I could still, 10 minutes gone already. So what I'm gonna do is try to remove everything quickly, put that aside, and we're gonna install the new upgrade prop head. So I'm gonna take my piston stop back out again. Let's try and keep the video quite short. So unplug the battery for now. So to do this, you're gonna need extra tool. You're gonna need a pulley as well, just like that. They will be listed on my website as well, but if you haven't seen them by the time you've seen this video and you want to get a pulley just like this, just hit me up and I'll get a price over to you, and I could get one shipped out to you when I start to ship these new hub out. So I'll be shipping I'll be making new hubs for the entire range of Saito gas engines, from the 19, the FG-19, the 33, the 60, the 84 and 90 is exactly the same engine, so those will be using the same prop hub. So first thing you need to do is actually remove the locator pin inside that holds on to the crankshaft. I already pulled this one off, so it's gonna be easy to come off, to kind of make the video a bit shorter. So, but usually what I'll do, I'll put this pulley on, get it nice and tight around the hub itself, put a bit of tension on it and put a bit of heat on to just loosen up, because I think they have a bit of a Loctite around them. So that's how that normally will fit on, just like that, and you tighten up, pop, pull that off, where you goes. So that's the old Saito hub off. Now what we need is that same screw that we took out of the hub to locate into the crankshaft. There's a little hole inside there. There you go. So we're gonna put that into the new modified hub and slide it on just like that. Bam! And away she goes. Tighten up that down inside. Boom! She's in. So now I could loosen up the ring so the ring could turn freely to set the timing. Bam! New hub is on. You can't even tell. Look, beauty. Yeah, ain't she lovely? So new hub is on, and now you have the adjustable ring to the back of it. I could turn. See? Yeah, nice, nice, lovely. So same principle again. So now the hub is on. What we need to do is actually I'll find TDC. So same location, TDC with the cutout there. I don't know why I keep repeating myself, but there we go. So get that on. I'm gonna snug this up. Before I snug it up, I need to loosen this so it wouldn't snap the pin actually. So let's loosen up a bit, so I could snug it up a bit, so you pull the pub on a bit more than normal. So that's going on. I wish there was an easy way of doing this to make the video a bit short today actually, but never mind. What you see is actually real time, so no editing, no cutting, no camera tricks. It's just a little black man in his cold office working on a Sunday. Yep, there we go. So that's it. That's snugged up there. The ring still spinning freely to the back. You can see. Nice and lovely. I love when things come to plan. So regular stuff. use the same pin indicator, put it back at 0 degrees, put your 1/4" 32 piston stop back in number 1 cylinder up top, and the magnets on this ring is already evenly spaced for each cylinder, so I will mark the magnets there. There is a green one, that's the one for number 1 cylinder, so that's the one I will always mark. So I do have 2 marks on it, a green and a red. The red is North Pole, that's reset the software, tell the software in the ignition back to number 1, you know. That's basically the leader, just gonna say, you better go back to number 1 and start again. Always. Every time. So we're gonna go TDC again, spin it in until you find TDC. Yep, right on the piston there. And you set this now 0 degrees. Yep, check. Everybody can see. And plug your battery in again into R6L timing device. All these equipment is on my website. Batteries as well on my website. There we go. And pulleys on my website as well. Prop hub on my website. Everything is on my website. But if you can't find it, feel free to get in touch. Phone call, emails, Facebook message, whatever you want to contact me, feel free. So nice and easy. 2 grub screws holding this ring on, so they're pretty loose already. What we're gonna need to do now again, turn the crankshaft 30 degrees. Turn, and turn your piston stop in till it meets the piston, number 1, and it meets it there, so it's already stuck, can't go any further. And that's what we need, 30 degrees. So now we're gonna rotate our ring anti-clockwise. You're gonna hit all the magnets, so the light on the timing device gonna come on. Yeah, that's 1. It's gonna hit another green again. Yeah, it's gonna hit another red, and that's 0. So the next one's gonna be the one that we use, the green magnet, and it's coming up there, as you could see by my finger here. As soon as it hit that sensor, it's light gonna go on. Perfect. So all we need now is just back off slightly till they go off. Perfect. And we tighten up the grub screws. So that's 1 grub screw there. I'll probably just do one for now for the video to make it nice and easy. So that's ring is on now. When I properly install it, I'll probably use a bit of Loctite, blue Loctite, sorry. All that is on my website as well, blue Loctite. And now that is set at 30 degrees before TDC. So every time you could hear the beep, I will actually try to bring up there so you could see the light as well. So every time there comes on, off. It comes on about 28. So between 28 and 30 degrees, I'm quite happy with that. With that result, with that set at 30, between 28 and 30 degrees, your engine's gonna sound a lot smoother. The transition's gonna be a lot better. You're gonna idle better. It's gonna start a lot easier as well, and you're gonna have a good working engine. So that's pretty much it, really, for the Saito R3 timing. And woo, almost 20 minutes gone. So yes, that's pretty much it, people. And feel free, drop me some comments in the comment section, or get in touch on my website, Morris Mini Motors. There will be a link in the description to take you to the Saito conversion page on my website. And if you scroll through that, they started from small engines up to the big engines. So far as you scroll through, you will start off with the FG-19 right up to the big FG-90. So again, this is how I do my timing on the Saito FG range, and that's why I said this goes for the entire range of the Saito engines. If you find yourself having difficulties not able to hand start and stuff like that, please check your timing. You know, get one of these devices. They're on my website under the ignition and accessories section. So it comes with not the battery, it comes with the timing with the 2 lights and the projector on here. And just get yourself a paper clip with some stiff wire, so it could help you locate exactly 0 and 38 degrees. The piston stops I'm working on, fingers crossed they'll be available in the new year coming up. And yeah, so these are a redesign with internal adjustment. So this is the same length as your normal 1/4" 32 plug, but then you have an internal that will go all the way in for different depth engines, like laser engines have really long depth. I don't know if they're short stroke engines, so don't quote me on that, but they have long depth, so they need longer points to get in. So this is the new piston stop, will be available very soon. So yes, if you think this video helped you, feel free share it on your favorite social media site. Give a thumbs up as well. Ask your friend to subscribe, your friend subscribe, you know. Let's help your friends and other friends enjoy the lovely Saito engines. They're brilliant engines, but just pay a close attention. You can't put all the blame on the manufacturer. You know, they're doing a nice job already producing something this nice and affordable. But now I have the opportunity to make it better. Now I make it better for you guys out there. So please, you know, do the good thing. Share this video and make sure everybody understands. If you don't understand, feel free, pick up the phone, give me a call, and I will try and give you the best advice as possible. You know, there's a lot of other people who's doing similar stuff to me as well. Big up to Adrian in Florida. You know, Adrian do a lot of work on these engines as well. Pretty much. But yes, if you close in the US and you want to get onto Adrian, contact Adrian at CH Ignition. If you're in Europe and you want to get in touch with me, feel free to contact me on telephone, emails, whatever you feel like to contact me on. As well, check the link in the description. It will take you to the page of the conversion section on my website. But if you feel free, you want other things like engines, oil, grease, batteries, pulleys, tools, they're all there. If you can't find it, let me know and I will help you navigate through my website. So stay tuned for more great videos to come. Possible there will be a video with how to install, which is simple because it's direct replacement. How to install the intake on the FG-60 R3. That's a long video. I never did a long video like that. Okay, everybody, stay safe and I'll be in touch soon. Cheers, bye.